Hello and welcome to the NewsRamp Business and Corporate Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, ready to guide you through today's most important stories. NewsRamp.com brings you curated business news from top sources, keeping you informed and ahead of the curve. A quick note before we start. This podcast is created using AI and AI voices, but all the news stories are real, and you can find the complete articles on NewsRamp.com. It's Wednesday morning, December 17th, 2025, and we've got an exciting lineup of business and corporate news waiting for you. So whether you're driving, taking a break, or winding down for the day, let's get right into it. Our first story today is
Birchtech CEO discusses why the company expects to close out 2025 and head into 2026 on a strong note. Richard McPherson, CEO of Birchtech Corp, recently discussed the company's strong outlook for closing out 2025 and heading into 2026 on a positive note. With a focus on the progress made in their water treatment division, Birchtech anticipates a robust finish to the year and a promising pipeline for the upcoming year. McPherson highlighted the company's growth driver in treating water for utilities and power companies, expecting a significant increase in revenue through 2026. Stay tuned for Birchtech's continued success in the water treatment industry.
Network news breaks. Soligenix SNGX reports extended Phase 2A results for SGX-302 gel in mild to moderate psoriasis. Soligenix Inc. has reported extended results from its Phase 2A trial evaluating SGX-302 gel for mild to moderate psoriasis. The gel was well tolerated with no adverse events and showed improvements in clinical measures. Results support continued development of SGX-302 as a potential therapeutic option for psoriasis. Soligenix is a late-stage biopharmaceutical company focused on developing treatments for rare diseases with unmet medical needs. The company's specialized biotherapeutics business segment is working on potential commercialization of Highbright TM for the treatment of cutaneous T-cell lymphoma. Soligenix's Public Health Solutions business segment includes development programs for RiVax, vaccine programs targeting filoviruses, and Cyvax TM for COVID-19 prevention.
Mission IR news breaks. CNS Pharmaceuticals NASDAQ, CNSP, appoints Rami Levin as President and Chief Executive Officer. CNS Pharmaceuticals Inc, CNSP, announced the appointment of Rami Levin as President and Chief Executive Officer, effective January 1, 2026. Levin brings nearly 3 decades of global leadership experience in oncology, neurology, and rare diseases. His track record includes advancing late-stage clinical programs and leading strategic turnarounds, positioning CNS to advance its pipeline. The company's drug candidate TPI-287, an abiotaxane, has shown promise in treating CNS tumors and other conditions. To learn more, visit the company's newsroom. Mission IR is a specialized communications platform focused on enhancing the visibility of private and public companies within the investment community. For more information, visit missionir.com. Investor news breaks. Kairos Pharma Ltd, NYS American Cape, receives Clinical Trials Arena Research and Development Award for Advanced Prostate Cancer. Kairos Ltd has been honored with the Research and Development Award for Advanced Prostate Cancer at the 2025 Clinical Trials Arena Excellence Awards. The award recognizes the company's progress with ENV-105, a monoclonal antibody targeting CD105 to combat treatment resistance in metastatic castration-resistant prostate cancer. Positive interim results from a Phase 2 trial evaluating ENV-105 with apalutamide have shown promise. Kairos Pharma, based in Los Angeles, California, focuses on oncology therapeutics, using structural biology to overcome drug resistance in cancer. ENV-105 is currently in Phase 2 trials for castrate-resistant prostate cancer and Phase 1 trials for lung cancer, addressing critical medical needs. Investor news breaks. Max Power Mining, OTMAF Frankfurt 89N, closes $5 million private placement with Vietnam-based strategic partner. Max Power Mining, listed on the CSE under MAXS on the OTC as MaxXF and on the Frankfurt Exchange as 89N, has successfully closed a $5 million private placement with a Vietnam-based strategic partner. This significant investment marks the first of its kind in Saskatchewan by a Vietnam-based company and establishes a strategic partnership with Bitexco affiliate Big Energy. The funds will support accelerated exploration and potential commercial development of natural hydrogen across Max Power's 1.3 million acre land package in Saskatchewan, positioning the company at the forefront of the emerging clean energy sector. Max Power is focused on North America's decarbonization shift and is a pioneer in the natural hydrogen sector, with plans to commence drilling in Q4 2025 on identified target areas. Additionally, the company holds a portfolio of properties in the United States and Canada, including the Wilcox Playa Lithium Project in Arizona.
Investor news breaks. As OTC Cube X engages IBN to support corporate communications strategy. Xeriant Inc., a technology company focused on advanced and sustainable materials, has engaged IBN to support its corporate communications strategy. Xeriant operates as a strategic holding company with exposure to aerospace and advanced materials technologies, including its Dorver Advanced Materials Program, led by Nextboard TM, a composite construction panel made from recycled plastic and fiber waste, enhanced with proprietary nanotechnology-based fire retardants. Nextboard TM is being developed as a high-performance alternative to traditional building materials and is undergoing testing and certification. Xeriant is focused on identifying, developing, and commercializing breakthrough technologies, particularly advanced materials, for a wide range of industrial markets. For more information, visit Xeriant's newsroom at IBN website.
Tungsten concentrate is in demand, and it's not just from the West, Almonty Industries CEO explains. Louis Black, CEO of Almonty Industries Inc., recently discussed the surging demand for tungsten concentrate on Benzinga All Access. Black highlighted the higher price of tungsten in China compared to the West, driven by the defense industry, semiconductor companies, and the dropping interest rates in the car sector. Despite the chaotic supply-demand situation, Black emphasized that it is a fantastic opportunity for Almonty Industries. For more insights, check out the full interview on YouTube.
Lexton announces appointment of Buddy Doyle to advisory board and stock option grant. Lexton Mining Corporation has appointed Buddy Doyle to its advisory board, bringing 40 years of mineral exploration experience. Mr. Doyle's achievements include leading teams that discovered multi-million-ounce gold and diamond deposits. He is recognized for his expertise in diamond exploration and kimberlite geology. Lexton CEO Jag Bell expressed excitement for Mr. Doyle's input. The company also granted stock options to certain individuals, allowing them to purchase up to 400,000 common shares at 1.15 cents per share. These options have a 5-year term. Lexton Mining Corporation focuses on acquiring and developing mineral projects in British Columbia and Nevada, aiming to enhance stakeholder value. GeoVax announces completion of GeoMVA fill finish, supporting Phase 3 immunobridging clinical trial startup in early 2026. GeoVax Labs Inc. announced the completion of GeoMVA fill finish for its next-generation Mpox smallpox vaccine, positioning the company for Phase 3 immunobridging trial startup in early 2026. This milestone marks the final step before clinical study supply channels. The European Medicines Agency confirmed that a single Phase 3 study is sufficient for GeoMVA's evaluation. This development addresses the urgent U.S. need for a domestic MVAing capacity amidst increasing pox activity globally. GeoMVA aims to diversify sources and strengthen biodefense infrastructure. David Dodd, chairman and CEO of GeoVax, emphasized the importance of reducing dependence on foreign manufacturers for biodefense vaccines. GeoMVA is designed to enhance global vaccine availability and support pandemic preparedness. With a bigger patent infringement award expected, Birchtech is ready for its water purification expansion. Birchtech Corp, parent company of ME2C and WE2C, is expanding into water purification after settling a patent lawsuit in 2024. CEO Richard McPherson revealed that the court's rulings in the company's favor have led them to request a final judgment of $160 million, up from the initial $57 million award. With a focus on clean water technologies, Birchtech is poised for growth and sees this judgment as a pivotal moment for the company's future.
Critical Infrastructure Technologies executes a confidentiality agreement with Aegis Critical Energy Defense Corp. Critical Infrastructure Technologies Ltd. has executed a non-disclosure agreement with Aegis Critical Energy Defense Corp., a Canadian energy technology company. This agreement allows for the exchange of confidential information and potential collaboration opportunities in secure energy, digital platforms, and critical infrastructure applications. Areas of interest may include secure energy systems, digital platforms integration, and government and defense-adjacent use cases. The agreement does not commit either party to a transaction, but enables structured discussions. Aegis CEO, Paul Dixon, emphasized the importance of exploring collaboration opportunities responsibly. Cytec CEO Brenton Scott highlighted the NDA as a foundation for potential collaboration while maintaining strong governance and information protection. Splash Beverage Group appoints Martin Scott as Interim Chief Financial Officer. Splash Beverage Group Inc. has appointed Marty Scott as Interim Chief Financial Officer, effective December 15, 2025. With decades of financial leadership experience, Mr. Scott will bring operational discipline and support during periods of transition. As the founder of Martin Scott CFO Consulting Services, Inc., he has advised growth stage and publicly traded companies for over 30 years. His appointment reflects Splash's commitment to financial oversight and strategic execution. Mr. Scott's role aligns with Splash's Splash 2.0 strategy, emphasizing operational focus, disciplined capital management, and long-term value creation. His leadership is expected to enhance financial stewardship and reinforce stability as Splash advances its strategic priorities.
NeuroOne reports strong fourth quarter fiscal 2025 financial results, with product revenue growth of 907% to $2.7 million and 55.8% gross margin, and total revenue growth of 163% to $9.1 million for fiscal year 2025. NeuroOne Medical Technologies Corporation reported strong financial results for the fourth quarter and fiscal year 2025. Product revenue grew by 907% to $2.7 million in Q4 2025 and 163% to $9.1 million for the full fiscal year. Gross margin improved to 55.8% in Q4 and 56.5% for the year. The company received FDA clearance for the OneRF trigeminal nerve ablation system and successfully treated 2 facial pain patients. NeuroOne's balance sheet is strong, with $6.6 million in cash and no debt. Management is optimistic about the company's technology platform and expects continued growth and profitability. BabyQuip wins Judge's Choice Award. Cure Value earns SuperCrowd Award at Superpowers for Good Live Pitch. At the Superpowers for Good Live Pitch event, BabyQuip, led by CEO Fran Mayer, won the Judge's Choice Award, while Cure Value, led by CEO Farouk Zama, earned the SuperCrowd Award. The Judge's Choice Award was decided by a panel of professional investors based on pitch quality, business fundamentals, and impact scaling strategy. In contrast, the SuperCrowd Award was determined by a live audience vote. Host Devin Thorpe praised all participants, highlighting Jetoptera's aviation innovation and Pump for Joy's nursing product mission. Following the event, a private investor Zoom session allowed investors to engage with founders directly. Superpowers for Good Live Pitch, organized by the SuperCrowd Inc., showcases impact-driven companies seeking crowdfunding to advance social entrepreneurship and sustainability. CleanGo Innovations Inc., subsidiary Kubera Black Technology to acquire European pharmaceutical leader Freya Pharmaceuticals SRL, targeting the global health market. CleanGo Innovations Inc. subsidiary Kubera Black Technology has entered into a non-binding letter of intent to acquire Freya Pharmaceuticals SRL, a European pharmaceutical leader. Freya specializes in plant-based therapeutics, including medical devices, nutritional supplements, and food for special medical purposes. With a focus on ethical and sustainable practices, Freya's products have no known side effects. The company's revenue exceeded €3.1 million in 2024, and it is on track to surpass that in 2025. The acquisition will allow CleanGo to expand its market presence globally, integrating Freya's innovative solutions in nutraceuticals and aesthetic medicine sectors. The completion of the transaction is subject to due diligence and regulatory approvals. Neil Kelly releases 2026 Home Design Trends Forecast. Neil Kelly has released its 2026 Home Design Trends Forecast, highlighting the return to natural materials like stone and wood in home design. Wallpaper is becoming a key architectural detail, while warm color hues and jewel tones are trending. Handcrafted custom pieces and mixed metallic finishes are on the rise. Vintage meets modern design styles are gaining popularity, along with mood-boosting design elements. Curves and sculptural shapes are replacing straight lines, and designing for health and wellness is becoming a priority for homeowners. Neil Kelly, a certified benefit company, offers award-winning design-build remodeling services in the Northwest.
John Paul DeJoria joins Phytotech as advisor and investor to champion a healthier, more sustainable future for food. John Paul DeJoria, legendary entrepreneur and co-founder of Patron Spirits and John Paul Mitchell Systems, has joined Phytotech as an advisor and investor. Phytotech is pioneering plant-based cell culture technology that produces clean, functional ingredients with a lower glycemic index than traditional sugars. This technology uses less water and land, reducing carbon impact and offering a healthier option for beverages and foods. DeJoria believes in giving back to people and the planet and sees Phytotech as a revolutionary example of technology and nature working together for good. As a member of Phytotech's advisory board, DeJoria will lend his visionary leadership to help accelerate the company's global growth and impact, marking a meaningful chapter in his mission to leave the world better than he found it. Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Business and Corporate Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24-7pressrelease.com, NewsDirect.com, and BlockchainWire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.